Hello, my name is Dawn, but a lot of you call me.
Spice Dawn.
You sure do. I would like to tell you a little bit about our Himalayan salt warmer of the month. This month we get two choices between pink Himalaya salt and white Himalaya salt. I personally ordered the white. I accidentally got the pink, but you make the best of it. So I am using one of my teammates' warmer because I was supposed to show you both the white and the pink. Hers was pink because mine was going to be white. So I'm going to use this as an example to show you how it comes packaged. It's got plastic, it's got silica packets to keep it from getting moisture damage. You know that you do want to throw these out. There was the light bulb, which is normally inside this little thing, but looked like it got out. But look, it survived the trip and it's in perfect shape. So when I opened my first one, I took it over to the sink and opened it there because you don't know what kind of little pieces of salt may be down inside there. But I want to show you the base. Now the base on the bottom has like a neoprene kind of material. It has a little gap where the cord goes. And my socket was a little bit wobbly. So I put my fingers down here and I took this little ring and I tightened the socket because it probably wobbled loose on its trip so that it didn't, wobble like that. So that's kind of important. If you have a wobbly socket, just put your hands on the bottom. If you don't, you'll just be spinning it, spinning it, spinning it. Put your hand on the bottom to hold it steady and then turn it and tighten it that way. Now, this is a huge honkin' chunk of salt. All right, now, the thing with salt is that it's salty. And there are two holes. The one on the bottom is a smaller hole than the one on the top, which is a two-tiered hole. So the one on the bottom, you got to put the bulb on first because you can't get your hand down in there after the fact. But you seat this on the base. Now, I have seen a few, the bulb is a tight fit, but I've seen a few consultants that when their chunk of salt was getting mined and cored and leveled, it's sitting a little bit crooked. Or maybe the hole on the bottom is a little too tight to fit over that wooden ring. So Colin suggested
I just take a rat tail rasp would do it.
which looks like a wooden handle with a long, raspy, file-ish.
Well, it's a circular. It's not a straight edge or flat edge. You could do it with a straight edge. Like
A rat
they could use
tail.
a rat tail file also. That's what I would use, the rat tail, because it's circular in shape.
So there you go. So it's like a little thing here that you could very easily just enlarge and slightly file that hole if it doesn't fit as you want it to. Okay, so now back to this warmer. You get that on there. Mine both are really good. Let's pull this one out of here. Yep, both good. Good, good, good. Some people's aren't exactly the right size and they need to adjust a teeny little bit. This fits on here nicely. Now, the reason that I ordered the white one is because I wanted to show you what the colored bulbs would look like in the white. But guess what? They look great in the pink too. So you can change the look of these, and I'm going to insert a collage that another consultant used using the white warmer with the different colored bulbs. She said that I could share it. So I'm going to use her image to show you the difference on the white warmer since I have the pink by accident. The dish sits down in there nicely. When you do a wax change, make sure you use the cotton ball method and don't because you don't want to spill anything on this, because this is a porous material and you might stain it and never be able to get that out of there, because not only is it porous, but it's textured. Now, speaking of texture, I once had a cat that would lick the front of my white refrigerator. Okay, this was years ago. But some animals are drawn to things, some animals are just... I have a little kitty that recently got into a little bit of trouble because of one of his quirks. So I am going to show you how I am going to stage my warmer. Now, speaking of textures and things, I've seen a lot of consultants and their whole families licking these things. Yes, it's salt. Yes, it's salty. But I'm not licking mine, because what if a factory worker had a cold or flu? You know, please. What if somebody used the bathroom and they just did a splash and dash? They didn't use the soap and water and sing the whole wash your hands song. So yeah, I'm not licking the salt from the warmer. I'm not like a crazy germaphobe or anything. Honest to God, I'm not. I sleep with cats, and I garden. Don't mind my fair share of dirt. But a lot of hands have touched this during manufacturing and packaging and all of that, and I'm just not going to lick mine. You can lick yours if you want, but I'm not going to lick mine. Now, I want to show you, when you do work on your warmer or move it, I like to sit it on something like a towel, because that'll protect your countertops or your wood surface or whatnot. Now, we're going to show you what this looks like when you turn it on. It is so pretty. Okay, look at that. See, I didn't have it quite on that ring, but when I leaned back, I could tell. Now, guys, I wanted to tell you guys how I'm going to personally handle the salt lamp warmer of the month thing regarding pets. Okay, now I've had a salt lamp. This is a fake Luminera fake tea light that I put in it, but these are these cool things that Colin made. They're just rounds and wooden or handles that he screws onto the wood. You get the handles at Lowe's. You put them on your drawers and stuff. So I'm going to use my warmer stand. I'm going to put my salt warmer when I get it. Then, you know how I like natural looking things, so I'm putting that on there too. And this is the secret to a happy life in my household, because my youngest kitten is a little over a year old. We just had an emergency surgery because he's a chewer and a swallower, and we had to have something removed from his insides because of a bowel obstruction. So I have to protect things, and this is how I am going to protect him or any other thing in my household, which is only Colin and the other cat Cinnamon, who may choose to lick my warmer. There will be no warmer licking, not at this house. And I think this is just a beautiful way to really style your warmer if you're concerned. Like, I haven't even researched it. I just know that this is what I'm gonna do, because if I want to keep things nice, we can't have anything nice. If I want to keep things nice, I have to protect them from my little maniac, Nutmeg, that I love so much. So that is how I'm addressing this. Another thing, I'm not making any medical claims. No, 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 no. I see all these flyers going around about how salt lamps help with this and that and the other thing, and there's all these lists. They're pretty. And if you want to believe that they do something, that's on the customer. But I'm not going to be making medical claims either, because that's just how I roll. Hope this helps you guys. Can't wait to see our new warmer. It's beautiful. Don't be all stressed out. Bye. Check out how pretty this is. I'm going to take my little pieces from my little garden warmer, and as I'm going to show you in a little clip that I'm going to be adding for animal safety, so that my cat cannot lick the salt from the salt warmer, being drawn to the fact that it's salty, being drawn to the fact that it's textured, and being the fact that my cat would be the one cat that would do it. So I love my kitties and I want to be able to protect them, and I think this is a cool look. I am going to insert a clip telling you my thoughts on this. So that is how I'm displaying it in my home, not only to protect it, but to protect my curious kitty.
How big is it?
How big is the warmer? That's a very good question, because you know I normally get out the measuring ruler. This warmer is 6.5 inches tall. Now we're going to go by the flyer, and I'm not going to measure. And Colin and we talked about this, and the reason I'm not going to measure is because this is a natural piece of cut salt, and some of them might be a little bit higher, some of them might have like a fatter side. You have to pick the side that you want. See, you can turn this to the different sides that you want facing forward. Some people I saw had like a real big side and then a skinnier side. So to measure it would not be fair. I know mine weighs 7.5 pounds, just the salt, not the dish, not the base. But those are all going to be different in measurements and weight. But when you go to pick up that box, be prepared, because it is heavy. This is heavy. I mean, a 5-pound bag of sugar is heavy enough, but this is 7.5. So it's a beautiful, beautiful warmer. I can't wait to get my hands on the white one that I really was hoping to have both, but I'll be able to order that when the warmer of the month is available in the upcoming catalog. So that will be fabulous. Now, if you have any questions, they do look great with the colored bulbs. The scent is called Inhale Exhale, and it is very, very fresh. Very, very nice scent. So I know my customers are going to absolutely love it. So if my videos help you, maybe you don't have this warmer yet. Maybe yours was delayed. You have customers possibly that want to see the details on packaging and different things like that. Feel free to share my video. And I hope that the information I give you helps. Thank you.